To best understand the story of me, it is important to understand my foundations, my sand. Family is a really big part of my life. My mom, Christy, sister Rachel, and father Gabe have all been instrumental in my development as a young woman. Not only is my immediate family important, but also extended family, cousins, aunts, uncles, the whole lot of them. They have all played a role in my life, big or small, and I am grateful for the relationships I have with them. One thing my mother and father have always stressed the importance of is education. My mother especially, since she was my only parent to attend college. My father served in the U.S. Navy, but that served for him as a huge learning experience. They encouraged me to do my best and prioritize my education so that I will be successful and able to provide for myself in life. I'm always searching for new things to educate myself on, even outside of my academic college world. With this high value on education, it also brought with it a lot of pressure and high expectations. Because of this, I also highly value my mental health and being an advocate for mental health. Being able to support yourself emotionally is huge and something that takes a lot of work. In times where I don't feel I'm being supportive of myself, it is important for me to understand why this is happening and what I can do to feel better. Moving on to my waves, it's important that I start with my biggest event, moving to Windsor from the East Bay. I moved at the start of my 6th grade year, and it was an incredibly hard transition to make. I left behind everything that I knew and everything that I was comfortable with. Having already struggled with friendships in the past, making this move only made things worse. For many years, I felt completely lost. I can finally say that after 7 years, I've reached a comfortable place in my life where I value my own company and separate myself from friendships that are shallow and no longer serve me. The next thing is graduating high school early. Because of my unhappiness in my high school community and my desire for a greater academic challenge, I graduated at 16 and started college at 17. This was a difficult choice to make, but I am so glad that I did it. It has really matured me as a person. COVID has definitely caused some bumps in the road, but I'm still very excited for what is to come. Lastly, my boyfriend. He is pretty much sand and waves, but I put him here because of how much he's helped me grow. I never had a true best friend with strong support system before I had him. He helps me realize my true potential and makes me the happiest I've ever been. I've grown a lot and matured throughout this relationship, and I can say I wouldn't be who I am today if not for him. Lastly, my ocean. My 3 biggest goals. Starting smaller, I hope to find my true passion in life. Something I'm really good at and something that I'm really happy to have as a career. I've always hoped that what I do for work in the future won't feel too much like a job to me because of how much I love to do it. Finding this passion is for myself. Next, I want to graduate college and hopefully move on to a master's program, either here in the US or in Germany. My academics have always been so important to me, and I want to be able to pay back my mother for all of the hard work she does and will do to help me to get through college. She deserves the world, and I hope to be able to give it to her someday. Now I arrive at the last goal, which is to live abroad. My boyfriend has an extremely brave and adventurous spirit that inspires me to want to live abroad and experience new cultures. He and I both recognize the fun and the challenges that living abroad will bring. I love to travel, and I think that this is something that will never not be super important to me. All of these things coming together make up my ocean of life, and I thank you for listening, and I hope you were able to learn a little bit more about me. Thank you.